In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit viral real estate home tours just like this.
For $2.9 million, you can live in lakefront luxury right here in Chestermere, Alberta. And it's located just 30 minutes to downtown Calgary. Welcome to Lakeside Haven, a custom-built home by Platinum Heritage Group. Step into the living room that's bright with tall ceilings and made for lake views with upper patio walkout access. The kitchen is bold and modern with top-tier appliances and a sleek design made for entertaining. Right beside that is the dining room, and that leads us out to the wraparound patio that's huge and great in the summertime.
Now, before I get started, if you're already lost and you're thinking that you don't even know what gear to use to film videos like these, or you don't know how to film it once you know what gear to use, don't worry, I've already posted both of those videos to this channel, so you can go watch those videos after this one. Also, one thing about these videos is this style of tour is what Tyler Hassman has been using to get thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views and even millions of views on his content. And we toured through an entire property to show you exactly how he films those in one of those other videos. But the crazy thing is that these videos are super simple to film and to edit. And you can also film these in a really short amount of time, and you can get down a system so that you can go into house after house and crank out a ton of content that's going to get you more views and get you more leads. I've also been using this style of video on my Instagram account as well, so you can go over and check that out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. And I have also seen success from this style, and I'm going to show you the simple and easiest way to edit this style of content so you can film and edit everything yourself without hiring a videographer. So the first thing that we're going to use is CapCut, which is free, and you can totally do this on the free version. But if you're planning on doing a ton of content, I would recommend upgrading later on in the future. But for now, the free version is totally good enough. So let's jump over to CapCut and I'll show you how to use that. Okay, so now we're going to jump into CapCut, which is the first thing that we're going to need to open. Okay, and this is what you're going to see when you first open up CapCut. So what we would normally do is start by creating a new project. And once you click this, you're going to get to the same spot, but I've already kind of went ahead a little bit and got some stuff pre-organized already. So typically you would start here. I'm just going to open up this one, but this is going to be the exact same thing that you're going to see when you open up a new project in CapCut. Now, when you get this new thing, all of this stuff is going to be blank in this new project, and you're going to need to import your footage. So how you do that is you go up here and you go File, Import, and then you can import all the clips that you need for this project in here. So usually I airdrop it from my iPhone to my computer, and then I drop it in to CapCut to get started. You can also use CapCut on your phone, but I'm going to show you how to use it on the desktop because I honestly think that it's a lot faster to do it this way than on your phone. So anyway, after you find your clips and you import them, just like that, you'll see them all come in here. And if I would have dropped all these in, you would have seen them all in here just like this. Actually, first, I'm going to play you a little bit of this video so you can get the feel for it. And then we'll jump in and we'll edit it. So let's play this video right here.
For under $500,000, you can own this brand new home built by Strandville Living Master Builder, located right here in Lethbridge, Alberta. Let's step inside and check this place out.
Now, the first thing that you're going to notice is that this might look a little glitchy and a little pixelated. When we export the footage, it's going to come out crispy and in 4K. It's just downplaying the resolution right now on the computer. That's totally fine. So you can see as I start out here, the first thing that I always start with is the first outside video of the house so people know what I'm looking at. So for my style of content, I usually start here, but Tyler, for example, he might start here and put this up at the front. That's totally fine too. You need to just edit a few of these and then find your own style. But how I like to start is the first front image or the front video of the home. So it starts right here. And the first words I like to put in is for under $500,000. This home is listed at $499,000. So I always say, instead of saying for $999, right? That's just like a lot of words to get out. I always just say for under $500,000, you could own this brand new home built by builder Strandville. So then I kind of go into some more detail, but this is the first clip I like to start with. And then I'll do usually 1, 2, 3 little sneak peeks inside the house. And then I'll pull it back out to myself and say, let's step inside and check this place out. And then we'll actually start the tour. That's about as easy as it gets when it comes to the flow of this video. And then once we get through the whole tour, then back down at the end, I'll do another clip of me saying, would you live here? Right there. So let's create this 100% from scratch. And the first thing I always like to do is start with my longest clips, because my longest clips are going to be the actual home tour, and those are going to be the most of the work to edit. So let's start with those. So the first thing I'm going to do is look through here and find out where are my longest clips. Sometimes there's two, if there's 2 floors, sometimes there's just one. In this one, it's super easy and there's just one long clip. And this is me literally just walking through the house. So before I get started, the first thing I want to do, because it's going to get annoying when you're editing, is I just drop this right here is the volume of the clip. So we don't need the volume on these ones because we're just going to put a voiceover in after and then add some music. So I'm going to get rid of this volume. So that's the first thing I always do. Then the second thing I'll do is I'll kind of press play and see if the clip looks good, especially if you took multiple and you don't know which clip you're using. Then you can kind of scrub through and make sure this is the clip you actually want to use. So right here, right at the beginning, there's a little bit of a bump right there as you get started, or as I get started. So I'm just going to get rid of that just to make it all smooth. And then right here, as I scrub through, I already know where I'm going to basically speed up and slow down. That's all we're doing throughout this edit, is we're just going to speed up the clip. And if you want, you can slow it down, but most of the time I just go at a normal speed. So you can see I'm walking through the house pretty slowly throughout the whole time. And right there, if that was the clip that you're starting with, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds just for me to turn the corner. If you're doing that on a home tour on Instagram or TikTok, we have really short amount of attention to like grab people. We have a short amount of time to grab people's attention, I should say. And 5 seconds is just way too long. So if you just left this video like this, you would have already lost people and people would have clicked away. So what we want to do is get to the main points of the home, which is usually the kitchen. What sells homes? Kitchens and bathrooms. Maybe a living room if there's something cool in it. But when I started filming this, I already knew that the kitchen was the first place I wanted to start. So basically, let's get to the kitchen as quick as we can. And the easiest way to do this, and again, how I film these, how Tyler films these and edits them, is we're just going to get right to the front part, right about here. So as soon as I flip around, this is where I want the clip to start. So I'm going to click here, and there's a couple ways you can do this. You can go up here and you can go split and you can click. Then we just split the clip right there. So we can do it that way. I'm going to undo it. I like to use shortcuts because it makes it a lot quicker. So if I go Command B, that's going to split the clip. Or you can continue to go back and forth between these, or you can press B like this, and then you can go clip whatever you want. But if you get familiar with the keyboard shortcuts, it's a lot easier. So I'm just going to go Command B to clip this. I also set up custom keyboard shortcuts on here to make everything a lot smoother and easier. But basically, we need to get through all of this stuff till we get to the point where we want to stop the clip and kind of go in full speed or normal speed. And that's right here. So the clip before this, all we're going to do is click on it and we're going to go speed. The easiest way to do this is speed, and we're going to go to, let's say, right to 3. So 3 times speed. So now when we play this back, we're going to speed all the way through this and we're going to get here. Now, again, I know on the computer, I'm screen recording right now. I got some other stuff open, so it's going to look a bit glitchy. It's going to play back a lot smoother when we actually play it through. So right now, that's about how quick it's going. Now that we've got this up to full-time speed, let's check it out one more time. And I think it's a little bit too slow. So let's just go up to 4 times speed. And let's play this back over time. Okay, so now you see how we paused right there. Down on the timeline, we paused for about 1 to 2 seconds. Now that I'm at here, this is where I want it to speed up again. So if I keep playing, you'll see that I start moving. So 1, 2, right there. And right before I start moving again in the clip, I'm going to hit I'm going to hit Shift B or split the clip again. And now we're going to go to the next spot where we want the video to pause. So right here. Now when I see the whole kitchen again, I'm going to hit Command B. I'm going to split the clip, pause for a second. I'm about to move again. And then this whole clip again is too long, right? We just want to get to the other side of the kitchen. So right here, I'm going to click the clip. We're going to go to speed. And I'm going to drag this up to probably 3 times. Most of the time I use 3. Sometimes if it's a longer clip I need to get through, like the last one, I will speed it up, but we're just going to go to 3 again. And all of a sudden, let's see. So now we have the intro ready. Sped it up again, go to the other side of the kitchen, stopped, and now I'm going to start moving. And then when I start moving, I'm going to go to the dining room, which is about right there. So right when it goes right to left, so about here, I'm going to split the clip, 1, 2, and then as I start moving, I'm going to make another clip, and then this part's going to stay the same, but the space in between from this side of the kitchen over to the dining room needs to be sped up. So again, speed times 3. So let's play that back. So now it's speeding up to here, to the dining room. Then when I start moving, now I want to go to the living room, and I do a little short pan in here. So about right here, I'm going to go split the clip again. 1, 2. Oh, see, that one was a little bit too short. So I'm going to go here, and then right from about here is where I'm going to split the clip. 1, 2, perfect. And then this clip here, again, when I'm going from the dining room to the living room, I need to sped up again. And this is a pretty short clip, so let's just try 2 times speed. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then back here, we're gonna go to the first bedroom. So I'm gonna go right before I enter, which is about here. Cut the clip through there. Okay, and then as I start moving, I'm gonna cut it again. Now this is the spot that, you know, is gonna take a long time for us to get into the bedroom. Nobody wants to look down a hallway. So again, that's the clip we're gonna speed up now that I have it selected. And then we're gonna go 3 times speed again. That should be good. We might have to go to 4, but we might have to go to 4, but let's try 3 to start. It's usually my default. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I go from bedroom number 1 to bedroom number 2, split the clip again. And then as I start moving back out, I'm gonna split the clip. And I'm gonna speed this up maybe just to 2, because it's just in between bedrooms. It's not a very long way to go. Bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2, and then in here. Into the bathroom, 1, 2. Oh, see, that was pretty quick. So what we're gonna do to fix this, because when I was filming, I didn't really take enough time. So I'm just zooming in here by hitting Command plus. And you can see like in here, that's a pretty short clip, and I moved a little bit too quick in the bathroom, I think. So as I go into the bathroom and I start moving out, you can't really get a good feel for how big the bathroom is, what's in it. I just filmed it too quick. That was my bad. So instead, because I filmed all of this in 4K 60, I can actually slow it down a bit. So I'm gonna go speed, and we're gonna go to like 0.8. So that's just gonna slow down this clip a little bit, just so you can get the get the bathroom a little bit more. So perfect. And then from there, it's gonna speed up. So into the bedroom, over to the bathroom, we gotta speed up this clip again. Let's go to 2. See, even that's too long now. So let's go up to 3. There. And now we're going to go upstairs. Oh, and then I stopped here and I pointed. So instead of going down and filming that there's a door to the garage, there's the entrance, and there's the basement. The basement's unfinished, so I didn't go down there. So all I'm going to do is go to right where I pointed, right there. I'm going to cut the clip here, and it'll make more sense when I do the voiceover. Then the clip before it, again, guess what? We're going to go to 0.3 again, just like that. 3 times speed. And then as soon as I start to move upstairs, then I'm going to cut the clip again. And once I get upstairs, I talk about the laundry quickly. So this is when I start moving right there. So I'm going to cut that one. I'm going to go back a few seconds to where I need it, probably about there. And the clip before it, again, pointing. And then as I'm moving, this clip needs to be sped up to 0.3 again. Or sorry, not 0.3, 3 times speed, up the stairs, talk about the laundry, and then as soon as I start moving into the primary bedroom, And then we're going to continue this throughout. So I'm going to keep editing this and we'll speed up the clips until I get to the very end. And then I'll show you what we're doing with the intro and the outro. Okay, so now I have this whole entire sequence edited of the actual home tour. So let's just we're just playing and walking through and see what happens. So we stop in the kitchen, go to the other side, go to the kitchen, speed up to the dining room, pause in the dining room, speed up to the living room. Looks good. And then walking down to bedroom number 1. Perfect. And on this side is bedroom number 2. Perfect. And then we're speeding up again and going into the bathroom. Well, now my computer's getting a little glitchy. Did this get slowed down or sped up? Yeah, it's just glitchy. So then it's slowed down in here. Speeding up to the laundry. Then we go up to the bedroom. I'm sorry this looks so bad, but I promise it'll look better after. There, so now I finished into the master closet. Okay, so from here, we still need to add in the intro and the outro. So again, like I mentioned earlier, the first video I like to post is like one of these videos from the outside. So it's either this one here where I kind of speed up and punch in, or I really like this one. So I'm going to take this one, and this is kind of where I'm going to get rid of the audio. I would just go right to left, and I try to walk as smooth as possible. It's kind of hard sometimes. There's lots of dirt on this road with construction. But I just try to go from right to left. I play ahead a couple seconds. Again, we're going to split this clip. We're going to go near the end, right about here. Split the clip. Now I don't need the rest of this, so I'm just going to drag it in. And then this clip in the middle, here we'll speed. And this is a lot longer clip, so let's try 6. And then I know what I'm going to say already in my script. So it's going to say, for under $500,000, you could own this brand new home built by Strandville Living. So there's my outside clip. I could even like trim this down a little bit more just so it's a little bit more catchy. Sorry, we only have 3 seconds to catch somebody's attention. So we're starting here, ending there. And then I always like to put in maybe 3 clips of the inside just as a little teaser of what I took inside the house. So let's take this clip because the kitchen is pretty nice. And whenever I'm doing these, I'm just trying to pick the best parts of the house to put in this video. And these don't have to be very long at all. And to me, the kitchen is the nicest part. So there's like maybe 1-2 seconds. We can even trim them down later. So there's 2 seconds there. And let's go to maybe the living room windows, which would be here. So now we're going to take the living room windows right here. So just like that little clip right there is good. So let's see. 1, 2, good. And there's that clip. And let's see. Let's do these windows in the master. Windows in the master. Good. So just like that. So now I'm going to go 1, 2, good. There we go. Now we have our intro, so let's see it. So when we're voicing this over, for under $500,000, you could own this brand new home built by Strandville Living Master Builder, located right here in Lethbridge, Alberta. This is always a clip I like to add in, just a shot of myself, just so people know who's actually doing this tour. And then I'll just say, about right here, and I'll say, let's step inside and check this place out. Okay, now we have this whole intro done. We have the home tour done. And now we just need one more exit shot. Just the outro shot, basically, which is this one. This is how I film them. You can reuse like this intro shot. You can reuse again and say, now, would you live here? And just use that if you want. I always like to throw this one in just to get my face in there one more time. And I've already motioned to the camera, like, would you live here type of thing. So then right here, would you live here? Boom, that's it. This whole tour is done. Now we just need to add over voiceover, and we need to add in captions as well. Okay, now to actually voice this over, you can see I had to stop and voice this over already so that I could use the microphone to voice this over. But let me show you how to actually voice it over right in CapCut. So basically, if you're starting a new voiceover, you click this little button right here called voiceover, and that's going to bring up another screen that'll look like this. Sorry, it's on another window. So this will pull this up. And then right here, you can choose the microphone that you want to use, the MacBook microphone or another connected microphone. What I find to actually be really good, and this was a tip that Tyler actually told me, was just to use your iPhone, the wired iPhone headphones that you can plug right in, and just hold that about, 30, maybe 15 centimeters away from your face, and just use that and speak into it, and you're gonna get really clear audio. Or you can go buy a mic like something like this. But from right here, you click record, and then 3, 2, 1, then you can start recording your voiceover. Now I already recorded it, so I'm gonna cancel this, but you can see that this would be the voiceover I just recorded, and then you can go ahead and put it through. Since I've already recorded it, I have it here, so let's listen to it, and we'll slowly time it up to the video. So let's see.
For under $500,000, you can own this brand new home built by Strandville Living Master Builder, located right here in Lethbridge, Alberta. Let's step inside and check this place out. Stepping into the main level, you'll be greeted by this open floor plan and this gorgeous kitchen,
Okay, now you see right there, I kind of messed up my lines in this video. So let's see.
And this gorgeous kitchen,
So right there, I said after and, I need to cut that back in. So right after open floor plan, right there, same thing. We're just going to split this clip. And then I know I said and right there. Let's see if that works.
And this gorgeous kitchen with quartz countertops and high-end appliances. Just off the kitchen is the dining room area. So
you can kind of hear me breathe, which I don't like. So I'm going to cut that down. And then it also makes you sound like you're talking a lot quicker too.
And appliances. Just off the kitchen is the dining room area, and seamlessly connected is the living room. Also on this level is bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2, as well as a 4-piece bathroom. Downstairs is...
Okay, now you can see right here, this is where the video starts to fall apart and my voiceover isn't matching what's on screen, but that's okay because we can still edit it. So let's see. So that's perfect.
Also on this level is bedroom number 1.
So basically this spot here, where we're at 3 times speed, needs to be increased to about 6 times speed. Let's try. See if we can get our voiceover to match it up. So the other thing you could do is stop your voiceover and, voice it over again. But to me, if my voiceover sounds good, I'm just going to make the video match my voiceover, not the other way around. Sometimes it's unavoidable and you have to, but in this case, I think we're going to be able to save it.
So on this level is bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2.
Okay, now you can see,
as well as a 4.
Again, it's not quite quick enough, so let's speed this one up too. Let's go to 5.
2, as well as a 4-piece bathroom. Downstairs is also an undeveloped...
Okay, and then these ones actually are a little bit too slow. So let's go up to 2.
Level is bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2, as well as a 4.
And that one's too slow, so I'm going to bring this up to 2.
1 and bedroom number 2, as well as a 4-piece bathroom. Downstairs is also...
And then this one is actually too slow, so we're going to bring this... I remember I slowed this one down, but...
Downstairs is also an undeveloped basement, as well as access to the garage. Stepping upstairs is the main floor laundry to keep things convenient. And
okay, now we get there good, but I'm starting to slow down again. So when I stop here...
And just through here is the primary bedroom featuring tall vaulted ceilings. This room also has an ensuite with dual vanities, a walk-in shower, and a massive walk-in closet. Now let me know in the comments. Would you live here?
Okay, and then there's this little bit of a delay when I'm speaking. Again, and I can hear me breathe, so I'm going to get rid of that because that's annoying. Sounds like my nose is whistling too. Disgusting. So I'm going to bring that up, open this clip up a little bit, take that off, and I think we're good. Let's watch it over one more time.
Under $500,000, you can own this brand new home built by Strandville Living Master Builder, located right here in Lethbridge, Alberta. Let's step inside and check this place out. Stepping into the main level, you'll be greeted by this open floor plan and this...
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, now the last thing that we need to do, now that we have this whole thing actually edited and it's ready to go, is we're gonna add captions, which is super easy in CapCut. Thank goodness, because it used to be, you used to have to like type out the whole thing, but now AI's gone a long way and you can actually generate captions in CapCut. So you go up here to the top menu, go to captions, and you just click generate. Now this is gonna give you Right now it's going through your audio and it's going to give you captions right on top. You just have to wait till it loads. There we go. Captions are generated. However, it doesn't really look that great, does it? Right? Because you can't really see it and there's like a whole bunch of words. So I like to do something a little bit more trendy. And this is when you're paying for CapCut, you get a little bit more. But right here, you could, edit the color. You can edit the style if you want it to look different. And, that'll give you a good head start. However, up here, if you go to templates, you can already choose these templates. Now there are free ones in here too. Like this one's a free one. If you wanted to use it, or this one, the one that I like to use the most is just one that's really quick and easy. So you see this one here.
For under $500,000.
This one's actually a free version too, so you can totally get away with this. So I like just use this one where it goes one word at a time. And then next I'll go back here and, I have a certain font that I like to use, which is this one. You can use whichever one you want. And then I just click this one that has a white text and a blue background, but you can go and change all the stuff here that you want. I like to keep it very quick and easy so that I can just pump these out and edit them and get them done. So this is what I do every single time. Sometimes I'll adjust the text up or down. And if I move one of these here, because I have this apply to all on, it'll change all the text so they all show up in the same spot. But generally, I like to go just a little bit below center so that people can still see the entire house and watch captions. Now, the reason why you need captions is that I think there's a stat out there that says like 80% of people watch Instagram without sound on. So you have to have the captions on. It's a really big deal. And then finally, all you have to do is watch this back and make sure that the captions match what you're saying. And if for some reason, the price, you want to change this price, like, cause I said for under $500,000, but I actually want to put the real price. I can just go up here and edit it and go $499, $900. And you just want to make sure it's spelling everything right. Like sometimes I put Strandville, right? And it's saying Strandville. Well, that's not how you spell the builder's name. You want to make that correct. So you're going to go Strandville. And you can edit all your text right there. So let's step inside, check this place out. There we go. Now this whole thing is edited. I don't add music in here. I do that in Instagram. But now that we're all edited and it's good to go. Oh, that's one thing I like to do is just add the question mark on would you live here? So now that this is all edited, it's good to go. We've checked the spelling. We've checked that our voice matches the video. We have everything ready. The last thing to do is to export the video, which you can go Command E, or you can go up here to File, Export, or maybe you can just hit E, and then you just want to choose where you're going to send it. So we're just going to send it to Downloads, and then we're going to rename this $499 House. Export. CapCut is really quick too, which is awesome. So it's going to export super quick. And here is the final video. For under $500,000, you could own this brand new home built by Strandville Living Master Builder, located right here in Lethbridge, Alberta. Let's step inside and check this place out. Stepping into the main level, you'll be greeted by this open floor plan and this gorgeous kitchen with quartz countertops and high-end appliances. Just off the kitchen is the dining room area, and seamlessly connected is the living room. Also on this level is bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2, as well as a 4-piece bathroom. Downstairs is also an undeveloped basement, as well as access to the garage. Stepping upstairs is the main floor laundry to keep things convenient. And just through here is the primary bedroom featuring tall vaulted ceilings. This room also has an ensuite with dual vanities, a walk-in shower, and a massive walk-in closet. Now let me know in the comments. Would you live here? So there you have it. There is exactly how to film one of these viral Instagram home tours. And I hope that this video made a lot of sense and kind of simplified the whole process for you. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. You can use free tools. You can use your phone just to film it. You can use a simple gimbal to film it as well. And you can use a free app to actually edit it and get it out and get more clients, get more leads, and get more views on your properties. Again, if you guys haven't seen the other videos on how they're actually filmed and what gear you're using, then please go back to the other videos and watch those. But if you guys liked this video and want to see more videos on how realtors can actually make more short form and long form content, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.